Hello, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to Create Colonies. Well, guys, last time we got our little starter base all set up here, thanks to the Colonies mod. So today I thought we could work a little bit on the Create mod to get going with that. So in order to get our colony established, we're going to need to place down a town hall, a builder's hut, and both of those take a lot of resources to build. Resources that we can make easier to get for ourselves with a little bit of help from the Create mod. So also, what I want to do today is I want to get for myself a grappling hook. So off screen, I've been doing a little bit of tree chopping and stone mining and also a bit of exploring in the caves. And I managed to find myself a diamond sword with smite on it, which I'm pretty chuffed about, in one of the loot chests down below. So here in this chest, I've got a whole bunch of dark oak that I've been harvesting. Also went and got some kelp from the ocean, some coals, some sticks. As you can see, I've been harvesting a whole bunch of the sunny blossom trees to get some wood. Also, these are some of the other things that I got. So I found out, by the way, that these cat slippers that I got from one of the chests, it says here, creepers avoid the wearer. So for as long as we are wearing these kitty slippers and they don't have a durability as far as I can see, creepers are going to stay away from us, which is awesome. I also did manage to find an immunity to knockback one and a swim speed one, so if we never ever need either of those things, that's great for that. So what I'm going to do here quickly is type @create. It will show me all the different recipes that we can have for create. So the first thing we need to do with the create mod is get a source of power, because the create mod really relies on gears and mechanisms, as you can see here. And as you can see, there's some really cool things that we can build down the line. But first things first, we need to get a wheel going of some sort, either a windmill or some source to generate power. We are going to go with the water wheel though. And as you see, it says hold W to ponder. And it can show you here how it can generate rotational force if there is water above it. And on the side it says the more faces that are touching the water, the faster it goes. And also that the wheel blade should be orientated against the flow. So that is with the flow, we need it facing the other way. Yeah, in order to generate the proper amount of power. And we need to sort of have this arrangement by the looks of it so that it's touching on faces. But I wonder if we put a water source block there and it rolls both ways, I don't know. But let's have it do it like this. We do have that waterfall behind our base where we can try and incorporate that into this whole build. Now, what do we need in order to make a water wheel? Well, in order to make a water wheel, we need some slabs of any type of wood and a large cogwheel. A large cogwheel, we need buttons, planks, and andesite alloy. For andesite alloy, we need andesite and iron nuggets or zinc nuggets. So currently, I don't have any iron nuggets. But I do know that down in the chests below the base, in some of the loot chests, I did see some, but I didn't bring them up, thinking I wouldn't need them. I would only need iron bars. But I'm just checking here. No, this is zinc ore. Okay, so I'm going to head down into the mine over here and show you guys what I have discovered down here so far. But before I do, another tangent, we are actually going to make for ourselves a grappling hook. Now, if I come in over here and I type grappling, you can see that we can make ourselves a grappling hook. Here we go. With an iron pickaxe and a lead. So I do believe my lead is back in this base and we will need to grab some iron. I don't know if I can use my used up one or if it has to be a fresh one. We'll try. Make it with the used up one so we can save on some durability usage. But let's grab 3 of those. Let's grab this lead and 2 sticks. And we should be able to make ourselves a grappling hook. Okay, first ourselves a new iron pick. There we go. Let's try with this old one. Yes, we can. Alright. So we have a grappling hook now. It says hold shift to see controls. So right button, throw grappling hook. Right button again, release. Double right button, release and throw again. We can swing with the WASD. Space, release and jump. Left shift, stop swinging. Left shift and W, climb up. Left shift and S, climb down. Alright. So let's try this out on this tree here. So we can throw it. And then we can climb up it like that. That's very useful. And climb down it. And right click again to release. Awesome. That's going to make things so much more easy. Although it does have a durability, so I don't want to spam it too much. But that's going to come in so useful as we go along. Just so that we don't have to climb as much. Alright, and you can also, as you can see, get upgrades to your grappling hook. So that's pretty cool. So like a piston one for motorized grappling hook, all sorts of things. So we can do that as we get more stuff, get an upgraded grappling hook, just to make our lives that much better. Alright, so let's come down here now. And it's not too far down before I ran into some caves, and I actually had to cobblestone my way up out of here, but now I'll be able to grapple my way out of here. But yeah, so let's break this down here. Now, I'm not too sure which of the chests I did find the iron nuggets in. I think there was some down here. Yeah, you can see from where I've placed torches all around here. So I'll be looking around here for the iron nuggies, and then I'll join you guys back at the surface once I've found them. Never mind, I found them really quickly. So we managed to get our iron nuggets from the chest. We can make our way back up. We can also give a try to the grappling hook here. So let's just try and have a look and see where we came down. Should be where there is cobblestone on the floor. Yeah. So now if we... That's the bow. Okay. I'm still learning how to use this. Here we go. Down a bit. Let's go down. And then we need to swing into here. Down. No, we need to come up a bit more. Down a bit more. It's hard to get into this too wide gap, apparently. But I'm learning. We'll get there. Okay, let's try and make this a bit wider for us. And maybe break that block to make it... Yeah, there we go. Now we're getting that swing in. No. I think I need to get the swing going. And then release. Okay, I need to be holding the grappling hook. There we go. Well, we're figuring it out. Not quite Spider-Man yet, but we'll get there. Alright, so let's come back up to the surface with our nuggies. And we can turn those iron nuggets into some andesite ore. Because I did mine some andesite from down below there as well on my previous trip. So at least we'll have that for ourselves. Okay. The sun is beginning to set, so we do want to be careful about that we don't stay up too late. So we might want to have a little bit of a snooze. What a unique flavor, you've gained 2 hearts. Okay, that's a new something happening. Not too sure what causes that, it was just normal bread. But maybe it's when I eat something different from what I've eaten before? That's interesting. Also, I'm getting these errors. If any of you guys know what that means, it would be helpful. Okay, so we need the andesite. And then we can come in here. And I believe if we go at create again, come into the water wheel, come into large cogwheel, andesite alloy, and we can go move items. We need andesite. Andesite. So there is no option for andesite cobble being allowed. We need actual andesite. I wonder if I can craft andesite from... Yeah, I need to cook it. Okay, well, once I've done that, I'll be right back, guys. Okay, so I've made myself the andesite. Now I can put that along with the iron nuggies and make some andesite alloy. Now with that, I need to surround it with buttons and planks. Okay, alliterations aplenty for andesite alloy. Okay, let's get some of these spruce logs for now, I think. They are easier to get for me than the oak wood at the moment. Then we can turn these into buttons and planks and andesite alloy, and we get our cogwheels. Then we need to surround that with slabs to get ourselves a water wheel. So let's get some slabs here. So we surround that. And there we go. We've got ourselves a water wheel. We can have more than one, but for now, let's just stick with one. And then we need some shafts, which is 2 andesite alloys together. So we can do that like that. We won't get many shafts like this. We'll only get 8, okay? But it's something. It'll be turning. And then we need something for it to power. But we haven't quite got that yet. We haven't got that far. But we've got a speedometer and a stressometer, wooden bracket, all these things. So I think for the moment, what does this take to create? We need a compass and a casing shaft. It's quite complicated. We can make a cuckoo clock, all sorts of things. But I think for the moment... I'm not too sure. Let's just try and see if we can get the water wheel turning at all. And then we'll go from there. So I think what we need to do now, take some of our limited iron supply and turn it into a bucket. Because with the bucket, we can then control the water a bit better if we can't find a good place to put it in the waterfall area. So let's come back to our waterfall. Back here, which you should be able to see coming out of the fog there. Yeah. Alright, so we've got our waterfall. So we want to try and have the blades opposing the waterfall. Now, how we do that exactly, I'm not entirely sure. We'll have to see how we can place it. So... if we place it like this, that is looking like it's going with the flow. So we might need to turn it around that way. Yeah, that looks like it's going in the right direction. And then if we get a shaft off of here, it affects the water flow, which is interesting. But it is turning. And it is going quite the distance. Alright. Did it break off there? Is that the limit to how far it can go? Or did... no, I just didn't place it right. Alright, and as you can see, it is turning. So we are doing work, guys. And the cloud comes right when I don't need it to. But yeah, it seems to really be working and turning the water wheel, which is awesome. We have some rotational power on our hands. What we can do with it, I'm not entirely sure just yet, but I'm sure it's many, many awesome things. So here I see that there is a crushing wheel, which it needs a very big crafting table to make. So I'll need to look into it and see what our next step will be here in order to make either a millstone or a turntable or something like that. Huh, okay. Interesting. Now, if I take an ordinary block and I place it on there, that doesn't turn. Okay. If I clear around it, no. So obviously it needs to be attached to something, and then that block can then attach to something. But we'll get there. we've got the first step going in the create mod today, which is awesome. Now we're going to be working a little bit on the Mine Colonies mod. So in order to do this, we need to go back to our main base area. And we need to grab some supplies that we are given when we set up our supply camp. And these two supplies are very important. They are our build wand and our... I did not mean to throw that. They are our build wand and our main town hall. So if we look in here, you see we've got a build tool, not a build wand, and a town hall. And coming down here, if we look on the sign, it says, place your town hall where 4 chunks meet, F3 and G. So I will do that now, F3G. So I did not mean to do that. Whoops. Why can I walk? What is going on at the moment? Oh, because I've got the build tool activated, so it's placing that, and it's making me wig out a bit. Let's exit that. Okay. And we need to stop selecting things with this. But we need to place our town hall on 4 chunk borders. So, if we have a look, I think this spot over here would be good, because it's at the border of 4 different chunks. So if we right click there, and we don't want decorations, we want our town hall. We'll go with a level 1 town hall for now, and we want it in the fortress style, so we can exit out of here and it should stay, which it didn't. Okay, interesting. Okay, we need to actually press escape. There we go. So you can see where the town hall will be going. A very small little town hall for now, but we'll get there. Let's actually... we want to move it down into the ground a little bit there, I think, just so it's flush with everything else. Yeah, that looks good. And this is in the fortress style, so if we tick OK, we've started our colony. And down here, this is no nearby colony found. You do not currently own a colony. You are able to create a new colony here. So we can create a new colony. Word is out about a newly founded colony. Soon the first settlers will join your colony, if there is enough space around the town hall. Experienced governors can turn off these helpful messages. So what we want to do, we want to rename our colony, and I'm going to go for Lion's Rock, since I didn't see any other suggestions. So Lion's Rock it shall be. We can click done. And if we go into our build options, you can see for the fortress, this is all the stuff we need. But before we do this, we actually need something else. So if we go into here and go at colonies, we need to create a certain thing called a builder's hut. So to make a builder's hut, we need a door and some wood and our build tool, and that will make a builder's hut. What the builder's hut will do is to assign a job to a villager that is the job of a builder. So they will come and build the things we need for us. So I can actually press F3 and G now, so that will turn off the chunk borders. We don't need to see those anymore. And let's come in here and quickly make ourselves a door, or 3 doors, because you can't just make one. We can also, we need more planks. Okay, and then we can put these guys like that, and the door like that, and the build wand there, was it? No. The door has to be in the middle. There we go, and we get ourselves a build wand, and we keep a builder's hut, and we get to keep our build tool, which is awesome. Also, the sun is about to set, so I need to be careful of that. But I think I'm going to build the builder's hut back here in this little corner. So let's place that down here, and we don't want a fortress. Well, we do want a fortress, a builder's hut fortress. So level 1, It was on the right thing. I moved out of it. There we go. And I think let's turn it around. Yeah, so it's facing this way. There we go. And we will have we can assign a citizen to the builder's hut. So it says here, great job on the placement of the builder's hut. However, that's not enough. You need to access it and click the build building button. Soon your citizen will be create new structures for the colony, which is awesome. So let's quickly go to sleep here. Alright, and now it's morning. So we can head on out and have a look around and see if we have any new people that have arrived at our colony yet. And yes, we do. We have our very first villager, who is Brooklyn F. Barker. Yes, you do. And we also have another villager, Nikolai B. Welsh. Now, if you guys would like me to name any of these villagers after you, let me know. And I can very much do that. It's not a problem. So, build options. Okay, we want to come actually to our build hut now, because we want to set that building to be built first. We need the build hut built for the builder before we get into building our town hall. So quick guide, make sure to check all the buildings pages. Here you can have an overview of the combined building inventory, and some builders have extra help pages. Understood. Alright, so here we can go build options, build building. Okay, so I've created a building request, and we can manage workers here. Currently, we also have a person named Lewis that I didn't see, but yeah. So currently the builder is Brooklyn. She's decided to come here, and she will come and try and start building the builder's hut. But in order to build the builder's hut, she's going to need different things. And that will pop up like it's just said. I've started work on builder 1, and she's already got an error above her head. She says, I need a hoe to continue working, and we can say I will work on that, and then we can try and get her a hoe. Now one thing I want to try and do is see if I can give her a stone hoe rather than having to give her a gold one, because that's what I had to do in my test world, but I don't want to spend all of those resources on gold each time, because the test world wasn't creative, so I didn't have to worry about resources. So let me try and give her a stone one and see if she will accept that, because also the gold tools break very quickly. So I'll work on it, and then we come into the inventory and place a stone hoe. Will she accept it? No. It looks like she is not happy about a stone hoe. She wants to work with a gold hoe. Now, do I have any gold? I think I found a few gold bars while I was down there, but I don't see them with me at the moment. Maybe they are across the way here. Now, what she wants the hoe for is to break this grass. So I think I might just break this grass for her, so she doesn't need a hoe. Here we go. So she doesn't have to worry about getting a hoe. Then she can start just with a shovel instead, maybe. So I think I've got all the grass cleared out. Yeah. So let's see if now she will say, try cancel that please. See if she asks for anything else. In the meantime, let me go and check if I do have some gold bars or not. Ah, we also have Megan A. Rhino here. Alright. Oh. Oh no. A mob has killed Lewis. Poor Lewis. And the villagers won't work tomorrow because of it, unfortunately. Where the mob was and how it got to him, I don't know. Maybe down here? Yeah, I'm guessing it was down here. No? Okay. Well, at least that's lit up now, so no mobs will spawn there. So it does tell you where he died. So if we look, it says here, minus 414 and minus 290. So 414 is which way? This way, yeah? So over this way a bit. And 290. So he had worked his way all the way down into here. 440. This guy had been on a mission. He was somewhere out there when he died. So yeah, we don't need to worry about that too much. But we did find a little cave here that we got to light up. So it will make things a bit safer for our other villagers at least. Now let's go check on our builder back at the build hut. Also, there's lava in here. And the spider. Maybe that's what killed him. Alright, well, they just need to be more careful. I'm not going to be babysitting these guys. I'm going to be the mayor, yes, but if they are silly enough to go into dark caves in the middle of the day that get them killed by mobs, it's not something that I'm going to be too worried about. They should stay on the surface like me. Alright, so it was probably somewhere in here. Yeah, there's creepers and all sorts of stuff in here. Alright, but at least I'm finding new caves that I can explore and get resources out of off screen. But anyway, let's come back here and check on our builder. By the way, if I have named a villager after you, then I will start taking care of them. Right now, these are just generic. So she still says she needs a hoe, unfortunately. So let's try and get her one now. So what we do, we need two like that. And we can make her a hoe. So she can till the ground. Here we go.
Not good enough, eh?
Take your tool. There we go. And now she should get to work doing what she needs to. It does take a little while for her to kick in and start working. There we go. Oh, it's these leaves that were bothering her. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that it would be so on the top there. Well, she hardly used that hoe, and now she needs a shovel. Good golly, Miss Molly. Back we go. Now what we need to do is make a shovel for her. So let's... we need planks again. Here we go. And there we go. Our last... We're down to 1 bar of gold. So I don't know how far she's going to be able to get on this project, but yeah. So let's give her her golden shovel. And as you can see, she keeps it in her inventory, so it's not a total waste. So we can always use it if another villager decides that they need a tool like that. And now she will start to shovel up the ground. But like I said, because one of them have died, tomorrow they won't be working, so she'll be going a bit slower on that. Now, as you can see, she begins to dig, and we can actually start to help her out with that, because we can see the sort of level she wants things on for the building, so we can actually help her with the clearing process, and it'll make things go faster, and it doesn't break the mod, which is awesome. Okay, and she has run out of something, or she needs something now, so we come in here. We can check again. She needs another shovel. So as you can see, a gold shovel does not last long at all. It's actually pretty frustrating. So we are going to need a lot of gold. I don't know why they made it so that you need gold. I don't know if that improves as time goes on. I'll need to look into that. But yeah. So let's give her another golden shovel there. And she can get to work. This little slug slithering along there. And yeah, now she'll start to place blocks as well, like this. Because she has in her inventory some dirt that she has gathered while digging up this area. But now, as you can see, she'll stop. because she needs some dark oak planks in order to continue. So that's basically how it goes until the whole structure is built. So I don't think I'll be doing that a lot on screen, but I will be keeping you guys up to date. The colonies mod is going to be more of a background mod, whereas the create mod is going to be a more on-screen mod. So yeah, guys, that's about it for now. We managed to get ourselves going quite nicely. Let's see how far this shoots out, actually. So we managed to get that tree from here, which is pretty cool. So we can wind ourselves up to it and swing ourselves around it, which is really cool. This is a lot of fun, actually. So yeah, guys, thank you very much for watching. We do take full damage, though. So thank you very much for watching. As always, my name is Athais. Good night, God bless, and bye for now.